Greetings, star people, people of Earth. We welcome you. Okay, so I'm going to do a meditation tonight, and we'll see how it all goes, really. First, I want you to relax your mind, and hopefully you're sat somewhere comfortable. You can feel how comfortable it is because the chair just seems to, you seem to almost stick to the chair. Your body sinks in and you can just feel the way the chair feels around your body, that moulded sensation that you can actually, you feel like the chair and you, there's like almost a connection there. Now you feel comfortable, relaxed. And you can feel your body, you can feel your bones, you can feel the way your body sort of sticks into that chair. And then as you're feeling the weight in your body, I want you to feel it in your legs. I want your legs to feel the connection to the floor. And as you feel that, I just want you to breathe as well. And when you breathe, I want your breath to flow into your feet. And as you breathe in, I want it to feel like you're pulling the energy through your feet. A bit like the way trees draws water in. You can feel the flow basically, because you know the blood's pumping in around your body. You can sense the warmth in your body, so you know that there's basically energy in your body. Your body's doing stuff. And because you're just relaxed, you're able to tune into it. And I just want your mind to let go of that. Now you're aware of that. In your awareness, that's where it is. These deeper levels of consciousness, of the awareness. You sense something there, but you just choose not to focus on it. Now your mind is aware of it. It's just in the background. Now I want you just to breathe in. And then breathe out. And then breathe in. In your body, with each breath, you in that chair are merging into one form of energy. That's what you feel like. One ball of energy sat there in that chair. And slowly the sensation of this energy, it seems to expand out of your body. And you're starting to kind of, with each breath, the energy of your body is sort of radiating outwards. And you're starting to fill the room. Now, if everything goes well, okay, well there's another way to do this as well. So I just want you to visualise a candle. So you can see a candle, you can see a light, you can see fire. I just want to see that in your mind. So your eyes are still open. You're breathing in a relaxed way, that's just like slowly in, slowly out, slowly in. So there's no sort of stress or pressure. I just want your mind to be relaxed in the moment, in the time, and just to feel the sensation of being relaxed. And allow yourself to sense the connection. I just want you to breathe in and breathe out. Now you can see this candle in the room, and the image is in your mind, but you can also kind of like, as you're looking forward, you can imagine where it is in the room, but your mind is seeing the actual candle. And with that kind of light in that candle, I just want you to focus on that. And that flame seems to get bigger and bigger. Just as you're focusing on it, you're kind of zooming in on that flame. Now I just want your eyes to slowly close, because you've got this image of this candle in your mind. That's it. And then just allow that, your mind, yeah, that's it. Just allow it to relax a bit more. And then you've got this image of this candle and your eyes are closed. You're breathing in. And then you're breathing out, and you're just relaxed in yourself. and you can see the light of the flame, and it's kind of bigger, and you can feel like you can basically walk towards the light. The candle's almost like a doorway. And you're well relaxed. And your mind is free, and your mind is floating free. Now you're going to go towards this light, this candle, and you're going to enter it. You kind of, as you're looking, you're going to look through into the light. Now I want you to get closer to it, and so the flame just fills the whole room. All you can see is this light. And your mind is just relaxed, and you're walking into the light. And as you walk into the light, you're going to enter a room, and the room is dark. So as you travel through the night, the room's fairly dark. But there is some light in that room, so you can see. There's a chair in the middle of the room, a nice comfy chair, like kind of the one you'd have at a computer desk or something like that. So you can sit in it, it's got arms to it, it's quite relaxing. And it's also got what looks to be like a giant telescope, something that you expect to see in an astronomy. And I want you to head towards the chair. So you're going to sit and relax in this chair. That's good. I want you to be nice and relaxed. Now through this giant telescope, it's basically just going to load up with some coordinates. It's a type of Stargate, so don't be scared by it, and it's a type of technology as well that can allow you to sort of transmit your consciousness and your spirit into a type of hologram. So where you travel, you're still in that room, you're still in with that telescope, your body, your light body, and there's no issues or any concerns. And plus, like a computer game, you're piloting this light body, and it's up where it's going to go, and we're going to go to a different world. So we'll be visiting Mars. So we're going to go to Mars, and we're going to basically, you're going to receive some stuff in spirit that will help you, and we're also going to go see a race that was once on Mars. So there might be still some inhabitants there today, but what we're doing is going to be an interesting experiment. So I just want you to relax, and I want to slowly count down to from 10 to 1, and when we get to 1, that's when you're going to do what's called light body transfer. according to technology that's evolved with telescopal source. It's like a transmitter, actually, a form of light transmitter that uses the scope to transmit frequency energy across vast regions of space, basically. So anyway, so we're going to go into a relaxation mode. Just want you to look through the scope and you'll see into the stars. You might actually be able to see Mars. Don't worry if you can't see Mars. It doesn't stop you going there. So just want you to relax. That's it. That's fine. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, everything's just turned white. If it's turned dark or a different colour, that's fine. Just allow your mind to go into that energy, and then what happens, it will just it will transport you to the surface of Mars. Now, as you know, with Mars, it's known as a red planet. And it's also, so we're on Mars together. You might notice some other people with you, like shadowy figures. Don't worry about them, they're totally fine, they're doing their own thing. Most of them are human. There are some other interstellar beings that have come across from different regions of space. So the kind of technology was used to able to interact in a world, so it's like generating the possibility of 3D. So with our technology, we look at planets and we sort of see what we can from one side of the galaxy to the other. This is able to generate like a virtual reality, but it's able to connect at a quantum level, so you have got a presence here, so that's why you're safe. And you're also in the future able to just do the steps in your head and transport yourself in. So we're in a bit of a rocky area. It's fairly it's like slightly terracotta in colour. You might notice there's a kind of the light from the atmosphere is strange. It looks greeny actually. That's because the gases in the atmosphere are different. Often we see the red planet and certain times of day it's difficult. But there's also the other factor is that where there's been missions to Mars is that the machines don't see with what our human eye does, so it sees the light differently. So it's got a like greeny gas complexion to the atmosphere. It could also be where we are situated. And we're going to go towards what you would see in your world is a pyramid of sorts, and it goes into a bit of a mountain, but the shape of it seems unusual. It seems quite pointed, so yeah, pyramid form basically. But it's also got a doorway. The doorway to it has got markings on it, and they might look like some hieroglyphics, and there's some swirls and patterns that would be Atlantean. So I think this is an Arturian technology. That's what it's, the reason is. So we're entering the pyramids as a group. We're going in there. It actually looks different than it does outside. So it looks, you can see a certain technological look at that. And we're going to be walking into another chamber. So it's like a tunnel, we go into a chamber. So within the chamber, there is actually, so there is a tomb there, and it does have a shape of somebody that's on it. They don't look, well, they're kind of marked with like God on it as well, their type of God. So I think it's like a Zotek, this being that's on it. And by it there's like a console, so I want you to go to the console, and I want you to sit down by it, and there's like two joysticks of sorts, but they also have sensors in the grips that connect to your biorhythms, the energy in your body. Now, I just want you to sit there in front of this monitor, and I want you to put your hands on both grips, and just to relax. There's nothing to be concerned about. It's just really just like looking at something in the same way you would look at a computer game. You've entered into a different dimension, and you're just viewing, basically remote viewing at some levels, but you're also engaging at another quantum level. So there'd be something for you in this monitor, and I can't tell you what it is because it's very individual to the person. It's basically encrypted. So you put your hands on both of these joysticks, the monitor will come on, and you might be greeted by a face on the monitor, and it might tell you something, and then you'll probably be shown something. I just want you to breathe and relax, and then allow this imagery to form on the computer. And it's fine. I think you might be seeing stuff from the past as well. You might be seeing stuff to do as well, and also stuff that might be useful to yourself. Because if you come here, it wasn't an accident. There was a desire or need, definitely. I mean, I can read what I'm picking up. So it's telling me about the Arcturians were on this world as part of a research project, and they moved to other areas of the galaxy. There was some dispute over territory as well, so they didn't want to basically incur some type of war or whatever. Basically there was an agreement for them to be there. And on occasions they have visited research. And some of the beings I'm seeing, they're in stature, they're smaller than a human, but their heads are larger. But I think it's because this particular crew is like science division. And some of you might be receiving healing as well, because they do have technology that's basically, you might feel it in your body. So if you're not feeling it in your mind, you're not seeing it, you might feel it in your body, that you feel relaxed, calm down, sort of deeper sense of yourself, feel more aware. And I'm also kind of told as well, because you're visitors here, and it's your first time, and probably this is like the entry level, so that's fine, we won't journey further into anything. So I just want you to breathe and enjoy your experience. Just relax and breathe. That's it. And if you're not thinking you're getting something from it, you may get what you call is a delayed download. So you might have some information that might come through in a dream. There may be some other engagements, and also stuff that will consent to. It won't do anything to you that's not considered sort of humane or something. They'll have an agreement with anything, so which might sound strange, but if there's anything like dream stuff or visiting you or making contact with you, telepathic stuff and so on, they'll only do that if it's not considered intrusive to you and it doesn't cause you any kind of concern, basically. Because they don't have any legal authority in any engagement, so it's basically a mutual agreement of each two. It's not like that. You know, they've been told we've got to do this and that. You know, look into this type of research. That's good. That's good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you back to your body, and we're going to leapfrog between two. So I'm going to count you first. I'm going to count you down into your body, so just when you're breathing normal. And I'm going to count 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're now back in the chamber, and you're looking at that telescope, but don't have to worry, because I'm going to take you from the telescope. I'm going to transfer you back into your body. So we're going to do you're going to do 10 to 1 now. So 10, 9, and with every number I just want you to just breathe normal and just relax, and you're going to let your eyes naturally open and your awareness increase in your environment. So 2, am I counting down? Yeah, 3, 4, 5, deep breath, that's it. Yes, a nice refresh. 6, 7, and your eyes should start to open. 7, so we're kind of being aware. You feel your body feels normal, and it feels like you're back into your body, and there's a separation between you and the couch and the floor. You're your own physical body. 8, 9, 10. Okay, so you're back in your body. You're fine. Everything's good. You should feel good. You may have gained something from that experience. You might not. You can actually revisit that place. That's fine. I would say give yourself a break between these forms of they're kind of forms of meditation, but they're also astral travel involved in it at certain levels. There's lower entry astral travel, and it's about like psychic projection. Sort of words may be used, but yeah, basically sort of it's like transmuting your consciousness into a different area, because you basically attach to your quantum field is much larger, and you're able to do a lot more. It's just because when you kind of like your DNA and everything like a program that you kind of exist in, which controls your thinking and so on. And they also thank you for participating. I mean, there are beings out there. There was more on the internet in the past, but it seems to be a lot of stuff removed. So I did want to look at other beings, but I might have to first. I might check out our own solar system and if there's any beings that have actually been here and what they involved in. So yeah, definitely. Let's see. Let's go over here. Okay, this is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed your experience, and speak to you soon. Bye.